Hi. A close friend of mine made a statement recently that hung in my head for some time. We were having a casual conversation about life. Actually, our conversation was all over the map. We talked about Beirut, about the US elections, about the education crisis in Kenya, the looming food crisis, and of course, the COVID pandemic. It was actually one of those conversations that can drain your spirit when you consider all the different dark clouds that seem to be hanging over humanity. My friend is a reader, a very well-informed guy, and I always admire his analytical thinking. So in our conversation, I was trying to make sense of what is happening in Belarus. Belarus is a small landlocked country in Eastern Europe that has been in the news lately. It was one of the Soviet bloc countries that became independent when the Soviet Union fell apart back in the 1990s. I have not been to Belarus, but from what I've seen in the pictures and videos, it's a beautiful country. Forests and farmland, but the people seem happy, they seem organized. It has a population of something like 9 million people, which is like 1/5 of Kenya. The country has witnessed mass demonstrations and riots lately following an election that many people allege was rigged. The president of the country, a man called Lukashenko, has been ruling the country for the past 26 years, and he's not ready to let go of power. Sound familiar? We have seen and heard so many similar stories in Africa and many parts of the world. People who take a grip on power and simply want to hold on at all cost. The people of Belarus have had enough. At least that's what it looks like. Someone once said that you can only blow so much air in a balloon. At some point, it must pop. That poor country is in for some difficult times ahead. But it is the price that they have to pay to get their country back. Many countries have had to pay that price. You can name them, there's so many. Even the United States had a civil war before they could settle down towards establishing a functioning democracy. Did you know that over 600,000 people died in the United States Civil War? In the course of my discussion with my friend, he made a passing statement that I found interesting. That he was tired of politics and he didn't want to have anything to do with it. I didn't want to argue because it was just a passing statement, so I let the comment pass. But it left me thinking. In a way, I could understand what he was saying and where he was coming from. Many people feel that way. I hear it all the time. Politics is a dirty game. Politics is dangerous. Politics is for dishonest people. Politicians are dishonest and they cannot be trusted. These sweeping statements have become embedded in the minds of so many people. Actually, so many good people who sit on the sidelines. They throw their hands in the air and they feel helpless when they see so much corruption and so much misbehavior in the public space. They say, what can I do? What can anyone do? I have a problem with that posture. Now, I know not everyone is called to get involved in elective politics, but politics affects virtually every aspect of our lives. The posture that the world is so evil and has so many problems that I can't get involved is wrong. What we should be saying is that the world is so evil and has so many problems that I must get involved. I like how Albert Einstein, the German scientist, put it. He said, the world is dangerous, not because of those who do harm, but because of those who look at it without doing anything.